Ekasi Esports Podcast, episode 5. Hey, what's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to the Ekasi Esports Podcast. I am your host, Perfect, and as usual, I'm not alone. I'm with my main man. What's up with Mr. Judo? What's up, Judo?
I'm good, thanks. How you doing, man?
I'm Gucci. It's
As usual.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
And?
It's a new life.
And how are
And
you
I'm
feeling?
feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the vibes. But
Yeah, man, you know the vibes. Yeah.
Anyways, welcome to the Ekasi Esports Podcast. This is where me and Jude get to talk about topics around gaming, esports, and tech. Basically, you guys will get to hear some geeks talk about some geeky stuff for the next 30 minutes to an hour. I don't know.
Around about there.
Yeah, we don't ever set time for these things. So yeah.
Yeah.
until we feel tired, we're like, yeah, okay, now we've reached our time finished. we have to call it a day. But yeah, so this is where we just give our 2 cents on such topics, and yeah, we are not pros or experts, and yeah, we just give our 2 cents.
And we make sure we do our research on it so you guys don't, receive false information from our side. And we're always open to new stuff that we can talk about. We're open to you speaking to us in the comments, as always. So yeah.
Engage with us. Hit us up in the comments. Show some love. Like the video. Subscribe. Do the nice things. Do the nice things. Yeah. But yeah, there's a couple of things to talk about today. But before that, I'm sure y'all noticed that the bonnet is off in today's episode. This is
not a do-rag.
It's not a do. Like, I don't know why people keep on calling it a do. It's not a do-rag. It's a bonnet.
Yes.
Do-rags are for the waivers. To hold your head down tight, and then the bonnet is just for for people with bigger hair. Just to protect it when you go to sleep.
Yeah, basically,
And I usually just keep it on because I'm like, I don't want to comb my today I had to comb my hair. It's a nightmare. It hurts. Having nappy hair is a pain. It's a pain.
Chat.
It's a pain. So I had to comb my hair for this. But a bit of a backstory why I don't have my bonnet on is because I made a bet with someone, and the conditions were if we reach 250 views on a video, then on the next episode I was gonna take off the bonnet because he was like, why am I having the bonnet on all the time? So I was like, okay, cool. Let's hit 250 views, then I'll take it off. And thank you for helping us hit that milestone. Now I got to find it off, but it's cool. But no, shout out for the support so far, ladies and gents. It's appreciated. But yeah, anyways, enough about that. Let's jump into today's topics. There's a couple of things that we want to talk about this week. First, Apex Legends.
Yep, the new season that's going to be released on November 2nd, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, somewhere there. And all I know is 10 days from now. It's 10 days from now because I'm looking at the time in the game. But yeah. So the next season of in Apex Legends is Among Us, and we're about to get there. So there's a lot of hype and excitement going around. Honestly,
as usual, as usual, whenever a new season comes out, there's always the hype and the excitement around it, and the server crashes.
There's always issues. There's always issues.
Always, man.
There's always an OP character. Like the character. Actually, it's 2 ways. It's either the character is really good or at first, or it's either the character is really
bad.
Not bad, but it's meh.
Yeah.
It's like when Fuse came out. Like everyone, I was excited. Like, oh, Fuse, it looks cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I was excited, right? And then he came out. I was like, yeah. Actually, no. How Apex is like, right? Like when a new character is out or something, right? It always goes like this. Everyone's excited for the character. The character gets released. And then everyone's like, oh my god, this character is OP. This character is super dope. Oh my god. I got 20,000 kills with this character. He's broken. And then after a while, after we get used to the character and everything, people start going back to their mains. And then, you start, you're like, okay, cool, he's alright. And then Fuse just one day everyone is using Fuse, the next day no one is using Fuse. And then they're like, oh, what happened to Fuse?
I mean, that changed though.
Yeah, no, but I think they didn't nerf him.
They buffed him. He got
buffed. They had to buff him later on, a while after, right? But it first started off
in his
hype.
Season,
was it during his season when he got the buff? I think it was
no. I meant in his season. There was the hype, and then just like, okay, what's happening now?
Yeah, everyone
type
was
of
like, I think I'll go back to my
yeah.
Bangalore or my Wraith, and then everyone just stopped talking about him until he got the buff. Then now he's just a menace with that cluster nade. He's just a menace. But
Whenever I see the nade warning, I'm like, hey,
dog, I'm like, run, because I think it's a problem. It's like, pa, pa, pa,
yeah.
pa, pa, pa.
Honestly,
Too
is a
much.
problem.
Yeah. Another character, but now so there's that side, right? And then there's another side where you get a character and they're just like too good. They're just like, wow, like they're just like crazy good. Like Seer, for example. Like Seer was really good when he came out before the nerf. Before they
I mean, he's still good. He's still good.
Mhm.
I mean, he's not like as amazing as he was. Honestly, I felt like EA wanted us to enjoy Seer before they nerfed him. You know, when they released it, like, yeah, have your fun.
Yeah, which is a good
Not for
thing.
long though.
And which is a good thing. I actually, recommend doing that so that, we can enjoy the character, when they're broken. And then eventually, before, before it becomes too much of a problem, they nerf him. Like to a good, a good nerf. Not like a nerf way which makes him like unusable, but just like a nerf. Yeah, just a nerf for those who want to continue with the character to like at least be able to play and utilize his or her abilities, and and just for like those who are not as loyal to like go back to their legend, like get away.
Not as loyal. What is that supposed to mean?
No, I mean like if I don't see myself continuing like playing this character for in the long run, I can just like
no.
Yeah. Basically, we shouldn't be picking the character because they're just like too good. I should pick the character because like that character fits my play style, and I'd like to continue with this, with this character going forward.
Fair
You know what I'm
enough.
saying?
Fair enough.
But we got a sneak peek into Ash's abilities because that's the new legend who's coming into the into the games, the Apex games. So pretty hype. I'm pretty excited. We saw the launch trailer.
Yeah,
right? We saw the launch trailer on Thursday, ne? Thursday. Yeah, and like, it really looks dope. She really looks dope. And then I think like a couple of minutes after, I saw some leaked footage of Apex of season 11.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he went crazy about it. Obviously, and obviously they took the video. They took the video down, obviously, because they showed everything.
They showed everything. It was basically like a spoiler, right? So,
I mean, besides the fact that the fact that they already showed the new gun that's coming out on their website, everything else that's about the legend Ash was already out there before the season actually came out.
Yeah, and also another thing, right? Even though they did show like the gun and they showed the gun on the website, they didn't show everything. They just gave us like teasers of how it looks like, and that's an SMG. They didn't give us too much detail, like what ammo type it was. That was up for speculation, from the community. But now that some of that leaked video that showed some gameplay footage. It showed a lot. It showed too much. It showed too much. It showed too much.
It showed everything.
Except for the new map.
Except for the new map, of course. Yeah,
because the video was like shown on the on the firing range, right? So, but it showed everything, and I'm still excited for season 11. Even though I thought like after seeing the video, I was gonna be like, now I know. So it's like, I'm even more hyped. I'm even more hyped, and I guess we can just like, should we tell the people? Let's tell the people.
Yeah, let's tell.
What we saw.
Yeah.
Right? But so in the launch trailer, let's pull up the launch trailer video, right? Let's pull it up here. Let's pull up the launch trailer and see some of the teasers within the video itself, right? So we see them starting off on this cruise. We see Bangalore and Mirage cruising onto a beach, like an island, right? Which is a beach. And then we see a half-naked Fuse coming out of the water, which I have a little comment about. I'm like,
okay.
I mean, why make Fuse half naked, like this? an old tree.
I mean, he basically walks around without a shirt. I mean, with his one of these legendary skins. I mean, kind of open, but
But I mean, some of the other guys are doing like certain activities which require them to be, at least maybe in a, I don't know, like in a swimsuit. I'm just saying. I'm trying to get that part of the clip where you see someone having fun in the water.
Yes.
You see, like this sort of activity, it needs you to have some light clothes. You feel me? I'm just saying.
Wow.
Oh, actually, let's go
Uh,
back to PG. Let's go back to PG. But yeah,
yes.
in the trailer we see some footage of the gun, the car, right? So
Yeah. A Mirage picks it up.
yeah, Mirage picks it up along the way. I'm trying to like look for it here, but nah, it's fine. You guys can check out the launch trailer because I'm having a tough time finding it. But yeah, we see the first glimpses. We see some glimpses of Ash within the trailer. And
Mhm.
by the way, she is a looker. I'm just saying, she is another looker.
Yeah, Robot Man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Very.
know. I don't know
She
why
looks
they
similar.
made her.
She looks similar to like Rev
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
a
No,
way.
no. Actually, the same the same robot type. I forgot
Hmm.
the name exactly, right? But
An android.
the same being. Not a being, but yeah, they have a name. They actually have a name. They have a name. I just forgot the name because it's some complex name. But basically, she's the same exact like say like architecture wise, she's the same as Revenant, right?
Yeah.
Where they extract her brain from her body and put her in this like robot like form body, and they basically lock her memories away so she can't access them. Right, and so what they did, they also like made sure to encrypt them with some codes, and then so if you checked out the first trailer for season 11,
Oh,
you
so
saw the
that's what those
numbers.
codes
Yeah, that's
mean.
what the codes mean. They're basically locked. They used to lock away her memories and everything.
Oh snap!
Right.
That
I
no,
mean,
it don't make
I
sense.
mean, like what Ash's story is like the probably like the richest story
Mm,
within Apex Legends because she's from Titanfall 2,
mm,
right? And who she was before that. Remember in season when Horizon came out, right? When we saw his the launch trailer of Horizon, we saw
mhm.
that she had an
Okay.
apprentice, right?
Yeah.
Who betrayed her when they were looking
Mm,
for Brantium, a renewable energy source that was supposed to be used in the Outlands because they're going through an energy crisis, right? But
mhm.
then Ashley decided to betray, like everyone, and
Mm.
decided to work with IMC. IMC is basically like this like corporation which deals with mining and whatnot within that Apex universe, and they're the bad guys.
Yeah, basically the bad
Yeah,
guys.
and that's where Bangalore's from. She's a soldier of IMC. You know,
Crazy
which
man.
it's a whole
Crazy.
story. It's a whole story. Yeah. So Ashley betrays everyone for IMC, but then but then Pathfinder saves the day. Because IMC was trying to get their hands on Brantium, right? The refined Brantium. But then Pathfinder saves the day. He stops them from doing that. And then Watson's grandmother is also like part of the story because she's one of the scientists who was part of the group of scientists looking for the renewable energy source who were working with Horizon. So she's the
Yeah.
one who stabs Ashley, right, when she was still in human form. And then and then her body was like severely damaged, so they had to extract her brain, put her in this like, robotic body. And then after that, she was then shipped and then she became an part of the Apex Predator squad, which is found in Titanfall. And then she's a boss there. So those Titanfall OGs will know her from Titanfall 2, where you fight her and yeah, you break her. And then it's a big story. Look, I'm sure you guys can check it out on YouTube. But yeah, basically, she betrays everyone. Da da da. Then she comes back to life later on. Pathfinder finds her in the trash, puts her back together, and then kaboom. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, we are.
summarizing everything. Yeah, I'm just trying to
Yeah.
summarize her whole backstory, but it's a long backstory. So you guys would like, if you'd like to check it out, just search it on YouTube. You'll find it there. But
Mm.
yeah, a lot of dope stuff. And one of her ability, I guess we can talk about her abilities because
Yeah, yeah.
we saw some of them in the trailer,
Literally the other way. So
right?
yeah.
There was a part when they're like in the jungle, and then she throws this stun nade type of thing.
Type of vibe, yeah. It
Yeah,
was a
it's like an
costume.
Oxstar, right? It was like an
Yeah.
Oxstar, right? And like yeah, it was crazy dope. I think this is a part.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
It's
just like a
around here.
bit before. Yeah, when they're getting surrounded. Yeah, so that.
There it is.
So basically that, yeah, so that's a tactical.
That's a tactical, yeah.
right? Or her Q, if you'd like to call it. So basically, she throws it, and then the people around it get stunned. So it looks like they get stunned, and they also lose 10 points of damage. Like and the 10 points of damage we got that from the leaked footage,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, so it stuns everyone around that, and then I guess it freezes them, you
For
know,
like
for
yeah.
a couple of seconds, and then her
Oh, we can
ult.
actually see the car in Caustic Sands right now.
Oh yeah,
CAR.
is that the car? Yeah, that's the
Yeah, that's
car,
the
right?
CAR.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
the car, the new weapon. Actually, let me just pull up the website so you can see the car properly. Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
the new weapon. It's an SMG, right? And in the leaked footage, it showed that you can actually switch between two ammo types. So it's not a one ammo type. So you can switch between heavy and light.
Do you think this is gonna be the new meta though?
The gun,
Like picking up a car, yeah, picking up a car and
probably,
just just
probably.
stacking up on light and heavy ammo.
Yeah, like if you can run, for example, like how hard it is sometimes to find heavy ammo, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
on the ground. So if you have a lot of light, so you can stock up on a lot of light or a lot of heavy, like have maybe like run at a 301, right, and
Mm,
then have a car on the side. Then you pick up some heavy ammo, and if you run out of heavy ammo, but like you have an
you know,
abundance of light, just switch to the light.
yeah.
And then
This gun would do that. I honestly feel this gun would be very versatile.
hmm
So, like as you said, run out of light or run out of heavy, you always have the other option. So,
yeah, you
yeah.
have you have another option.
Yeah. Or just imagine you walk around with this gun and like a shotgun as well. You'd have um let's
I
say you
don't.
walk into a
Mhm.
place. No, think about it. You walk into a place, there's only
Mhm.
heavy ammo. So you
Yeah.
dump all your light ammo, pick up the heavy ammo, and just have
Mm.
like one shotgun, like one space that's taken in your inventory for shotgun ammo.
Yeah.
And then you set. Or if you
Exa-
find like an abundance of light ammo, you can always do the same thing.
mm.
So I think this thing is very versatile, and I also think that it'll be. I personally feel like it'll be the new meta.
Yeah, diff. I also think so too. I mean, that versatility just makes life way easier because I feel like the biggest thing people are crying about is ammo. When
Mm.
you're playing, you
Yeah,
always I need some light ammo, I need some heavy ammo.
did.
So this at least maybe will make it a bit easier.
Hmm.
And I guess a car will be a gun that's sought after.
Yeah, just
Because
like the rampage at the beginning of season
oh, the
season
rampage
10.
was issue. Yo, that guy had issues, bro. Like
It had issues.
it was. It still is a problem today. It still
Yeah,
is a problem. Like I hate going up against it, and I love using it. Like especially if you're trying to farm damage out with it. It's a great
especially if
gun.
you have your inventory stocked up on thermites as well.
And then you just destroy everyone in the lobby. Just
Just
destroy it.
decimate everyone, dude.
But yeah,
Exactly.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this new gun. I'm excited. I mean, we've seen in the past that SMGs could cause a lot of problems. I mean, remember when the Vault
Hmm.
came out? The Vault was a great gun when it came out.
Dude.
So
Yeah.
yeah, this one also looks like it's gonna be, another gun which is gonna be crazy. But yeah, let's actually jump on like Ash's main ability was dope, dope, dope.
Nah, dude, it's OP. It is flat out OP.
It
Just
looks really
imagine
good. Hmm.
just imagine you fighting with oh sorry I forgot to explain what the ultimate is.
Yeah,
So she tears like
she
basically
cuts
tears
through
space
space.
open. Yeah,
Yeah.
cuts through space and teleports wherever you obviously set the
Mhm.
like the end of the portal travel thing
Mhm.
to like end basically.
Yeah.
And it's not like the distance isn't too great, but it's considerable
Yeah.
how quick she can cover it. So just imagine you fighting a squad and
Mhm.
everyone is broken or everyone is stunned. Then you can just use a alt, get behind them and just like finish them off from the back, unsuspecting,
Oh.
dude. That and like in the released video in the leaked video,
Mhm.
you can see that the distance is like the furthest distance you can travel is a lot. Like it's not small.
Mm.
It's a lot. So you can travel quite far.
Mm.
And it's for that other squad's basically GG if
Yeah,
that
like I mean, you
happens.
can get behind them real quick,
Hmm.
instantly. A lot of people are comparing that alt, to Raid's alt, but I feel like it's a bit different.
It is. It
In it,
is. It is.
yeah, because like Raid's alt, like it covers a greater distance. I think I assume that that's the case.
Museum, yeah.
It covers a greater distance, and the portal can be used by other teammates, like
And
or other
enemies as well.
or enemies as well, and it's
Yeah.
it's around for a minute. Like you can use it for a while. right? It's up for a while, until its timer goes down, and then it disappears. But
Yeah,
then, who's this? Ash's alt. It's just like you cut through space, you zoom, and then you're there, right?
yeah.
And then it's gone. Then it's gone.
It's
It's
gone
just
basically. But
Mhm.
that can also decide like the fate of a team. So
Yeah,
it's either it's either you use it bad and you win. What am I saying? Use
Mhm.
it good and you win, or use it bad and
Yeah, because the worst thing was just like you swipe through and then you end up in the middle of everyone and you're like,
exactly.
and you can't go
Exactly.
back. It's like
Yeah.
the wraith also you can go back. So that's why I'm saying it's different from that. I
Mhm.
like comparing it more to the Loba tactical where she throws that bracelet of hers, right? But
Because
obviously, mhm,
it is more comparable because once Loba throws a bracelet, she teleports wherever she lands.
yeah,
But there is that time delay between that
yes,
teleport. Now with
mhm.
Ash, there's basically no time delay, basically,
Yeah,
essentially
and
speaking. So.
I heard that like you can't hit her when she's like doing that. So which
Oh,
is good. Which is gonna be so. Oh, it's gonna be a problem because just
yeah,
so, and then she gone. Even when she's still doing that animation, I'm not sure if it's
be
gonna
like,
if
ah, wish.
yeah, I'm not sure if you can hit you because they said you can't hit her, right? So I'm not
Mhm,
sure if that's during the animation when she's like taking out a katana and then so trying like cutting through space. But
mhm.
I'd like to see that in action. So I
Yeah,
can't
obviously,
wait.
but whenever the season comes out, we will see that in action.
And apparently they
Yeah,
say she can go through objects as well. So that's another, that what makes that's also what makes it different from Loba's tactical is that you can
yeah.
also cut through objects, which hey, like I said, I'd rather see this in action and see how it is because it seems like it's going to be a bit of an issue.
It honestly is going to
It
be an
seems like it's going
issue.
to be a good time for me. It's going to be a good time for me, but it's going to be a bad time for whoever I'm fighting against. Well, it depends if I know how to use it
If they
properly.
have Ash as well, dude, it's gonna be a
It's going to
bad
be
time for
ashes
both
everywhere,
of
like
us.
so.
Dude,
It's going to
every squad will
be
have an
Asia.
Ash, dude. Every squad will have an Ash.
If she's that
Yeah,
good though, if she's
yeah.
that good,
If honestly, if
and
she's that
until the nerf, because she'll probably come out good, and then they nerf her, and
good,
then
then
yeah,
as they do usually. I mean, if the legend is good, of course.
yeah. But
And
like,
I heard another thing about her being able to scan enemies. So as soon as remember in the video after
mhm,
she took care of Caustic,
yeah.
she threw something on him, like
Oh yeah,
like a small knife device type of
yeah.
thing. Yeah, apparently that can reveal enemies' locations.
Oh no,
So
didn't they say death boxes? Like wasn't
nah,
death?
dude. Um, way I read, it
Mhm.
said that it basically shows the location of enemies. That's the rumor though.
Oh okay.
That's the rumor. So yeah,
Oh
just imagine, dude. She can split through space. She can stun enemies, and she can reveal the location of enemies. That is too OP.
yeah.
I mean, if the rumors are true about the last one, if
Mhm.
the rumors are true about the
So
last one,
she's like a bloodhound, and she's like a loba
Aloba,
ish,
yeah,
and she's white, and she looks like she has a small body, right? So
yeah,
her
small
hitboxes
hitbox.
might small hitboxes might be another thing. She might be
Hmm.
the old Wraith reincarnated type of vibe.
Oh, the new Rev, because Rev has a smaller hitbox again,
Yeah, these ones are gonna become problems. These
dude.
But yeah, but actually, this is all speculation for now, except for the
Mhm,
parts
mhm.
where we saw except for the parts which we
From the
saw from the
leak.
leaked footage. But like, the gameplay trailer is coming out on the 25th, so
Hmm.
most of these, speculative claims that we're making are gonna be confirmed or shut down after the
Yeah,
gameplay trailer after we check it
yeah.
out. And yeah, we'll just have to wait for the next season to drop, and then we'll see. We'll see.
Mm.
And like I said.
Oh,
Mhm.
by any chance, have you heard about the new map's name by any the rumored name of the new map?
No, I forgot the name. Like it's always on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, it's on the tip of your tongue, because
Yeah,
usually it's something. It's like when you think about something and you
yeah.
want to say it, but you're like, it's on
But
the tip of my tongue,
it's
but you can't say it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But the rumored planet's name is Gaia.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if people
Oh
have
yeah,
seen
Gaia,
this.
yeah, yeah, Gaia,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Gaia, because there's this one clip on YouTube where
Mhm,
Bangalore comes onto like a ship that's somewhere on Olympus,
mhm.
and there's a voice that she listens to after she accesses something. It says requesting immediate backup or something.
Mm.
Location Gaia,
Yeah,
and apparently the name of the map is Storm Point.
yeah,
So obviously this is gonna be refuted or confirmed when the gameplay trailer comes out. So
yeah. Actually,
yeah,
even Bangalore story ties into that. Remember when
yeah,
in the launch trailer when she looks at she sees the ship and
mm-hmm.
and then she's like, and then who's this? Someone was a Mirage. Yeah, Mirage says,
Hmm.
"Who crashed that ship?"
Yeah.
And then she has this face like
She gives him a stern look, dude.
yeah, she gives him a stern look, you know. So apparently her brother and her squad, she was like part of like, like since she's part of IMC, right?
Hmm.
They were like, given a certain location, to go and, do killings and
Yeah.
stuff. Um they lost
Yeah.
contact from their HQ. They lost contact
Hmm.
with the IMC HQ. And then after that, they walked into an ambush,
Mm.
right? So for Bangalore to get away, she had to her brother decided to, to use himself as bait while she escaped.
Hmm.
Right. And then that's how Bangalore ended up into in the Apex games. And I'm like, sheesh. Hectic. That's why you can hear her speaking about her brother and all that. You can even hear Wraith talking about the brother. It seems like
Hmm.
there's beef between Bangalore and Wraith, and the brothers
Yeah.
involved. Like,
It's
hey,
a lot.
dog, it's a lot.
It's a
You
lot,
even get,
dude.
like, okay, side story, you even get love triangles. I mean,
Hmm.
if y'all been like, listening to Bangalore, Valkyrie, and Lobo's conversations in game, like when you're pinging
Hmm.
stuff and you're saying thank you and you're welcome, you can hear this. Hey, there's some hectic
There's
love
something
triangle
going
going.
on here.
There's some hectic love triangle going on there.
Yeah.
But you see, that's why I really like Apex. That's why I really like Apex, because it has like the characters and the legends have this rich backstory. So like
And the
just check
law
out.
like all comes together,
Yeah,
basically.
it all
Like the Apex law.
connects.
Yeah.
It all connects. And if you guys want to check out the the stories and everything and the backgrounds on each character, you can check it out on the Apex wiki page. You can
Hmm.
just like type in Apex Legends wiki, and then be taken to some wiki page which gives you all the details about the legends, about the different factions like IMC,
The backstory. Yeah.
The Frontier Militia, which is basically the militia IMC is fighting against with in a frontier war. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It really is a lot.
And one
It
thing I'd
really is.
love for Respawn to
Hmm.
do for us, Apex fans, is maybe set up a campaign. Like they did that with remember with Loba and you didn't play you didn't play season 5, did you? With when Loba
No.
was introduced, no, you weren't. Yeah, but basically when Loba was introduced, you had to actually put together Ash's head. So
Really?
Loba was given a contract, yeah, and she had to fight prowlers and all that, and then it was like sort of like a campaign, and then she had to put together pieces of this thing, and it was actually Ash's head, and yeah, that
Well,
also ties into the story, Ash's lore.
gee. So now that Loba has to do that, I'm wondering what's gonna happen between Loba and Ash.
I don't know, maybe they'll be
Remember?
cool. I mean, maybe they'll be cool on it.
Yeah, who
But
knows,
like,
man?
yeah, but she was doing that because she wanted to get access to Revenant's source code,
Yeah.
and destroy him. But then she actually found out that Revenant wants to die, which is a bit dark.
Which is
you
which is weird, man. And he doesn't want anyone else to kill him besides Loba, which is
No,
yeah.
it makes sense why he wants to, like, because he says, apparently
Oh
he's,
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
suffers a lot. You can even hear when you're playing the game and he's like, why can't I just die when you respawn him, and it's like,
yeah.
yo, it's sad. It's
Ish.
sad. It's really sad. When you like checking out, when you hear about Revenant's story, it's like sad, sad, sad. But yeah, Apex is a good read. Like they even have comics. Dog, there's just so much content within
Yeah.
Apex. It's just like so much content, and that's why I really enjoy the game. And this is aside from the awesome movement system, the cool ranking system. The like I really enjoy their ranking system, especially for a BR game.
Mhm.
Right? They have a
Heard that
cool
heard that the rankings well, not ranking system, but
the RP
yeah,
the RP is
we'll get like a
changing.
switch up. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
get a
gonna get a
switch up.
switch up. Yeah.
So apparently they'll also give you RP based on the damage that you've done.
Mm,
So in the past, you'd normally do like 2k damage
mm.
and have like one kill, so they'll only give you RP for that one kill.
Yeah.
So
And the assist, yeah, in case you get assist, yeah.
yeah, and the assist, yeah, and the
Mhm.
assist. But Respawn is trying to implement this new system where they also give you RP based on your damage. This is all speculation again,
Yeah.
This is all speculation. Nothing is confirmed. We'll see when the new season comes out.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I mean, hey, Apex, dope game. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Like, you can download it on PlayStation for free, on Xbox for free, on PC. It's free. It's free to play.
It's free everywhere.
Play it, and it's coming to mobile as well. Like we spoke about this in a previous
we
episode.
spoke
It's
about
coming
this,
to mobile, which is gonna be even way better. Like, I mean, now you can. I mean, you could play it on the Switch, right? You can play it on the Switch as well. Now you can play it on mobile, so you have no excuse. You have no excuse.
You'll have no excuse.
Join, and experience. This this fantastic game. I love Apex. It's one of the games I play every day. It's one of the games I play every day. So
yeah, and it took me honestly, it took me a while to get into, but once I got into it, it just goes.
Yeah, for all beginners, you're gonna die a lot. In the first couple of days, you're gonna die a lot, and then eventually it's gonna, like, one day you'll start killing someone, and you'll get your first kill, and then it's gonna feel good. Like, there's this dopamine effect when you kill someone. You're like, especially actually just hitting someone with the bullet, like, can you seeing the points tick away.
Context: this is Apex.
Whoa, relax, bro. Relax. PG.
This is all Apex.
PG, dog. Relax. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just saying it says like when you. Okay. Sheesh, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, that was. Oh my, that was a good one.
Yeah,
that was a good one. But anyways, now I'm just saying it's very satisfying when you get a kill in Apex. That's all I'm trying to explain, right? And another thing I love is the finishers. When you do the finisher, like when the person is knocked down, usually you can either shoot them or you can hit a finisher. When you finesse on them. And I really love Bangalore's finishes. And then because she hits you, and after that she hits you with the smoke, and then she hits you with the deuces.
Man, can't relate, dude.
What? You haven't checked out Bangalore's?
Nah, I've never finished with Bangalore. Never finished with Bangalore. I finished with Sia though. Hey.
Okay, never finish. But yeah, they have like it's just like content. One thing that I really enjoy about Apex is the content that they give us, right? Sometimes, even though the skins and the recolors are becoming redundant at this point, but I appreciate the fact that they listen to the community every time we have complaints and crying about certain parts of the game. They try to implement those changes. When and also like always releasing like new characters, to make gameplay like to vary the gameplay within the game, to keep it fresh and new. So shout out to Respawn for that. It's just sad that the best, for me personally, this is my opinion, the best BR game out there is published by EA. That's just the only sad part, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah, but it's a great game. More of the story, Apex Legends is a great game, and if you haven't checked it out, it's worth checking out. Yeah, it's worth checking out. But I think that's enough on Apex, man.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for the past I don't know how long.
Yeah, for quite a while, but we have to move on to the next juicy story that came out just a couple of hours. Well, a couple of hours ago.
GTA. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah. Of course I saw the trailer, dude.
I was hyped. I mean, I was going through YouTube. I think I saw it an hour after it was released, and I'm like, wait, what's this? Rockstar? Rockstar? Rockstar?
Something?
And then I'm like, hey, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then we saw we actually saw some saw some footage of how the definitive edition will look across the 3 games, and they made a lot of improvements on the graphics. So we can see here.
I remember this scene, man. Oh,
it's
the exact San
really
Andreas scene, by the way.
Yeah, so this is
GTA 3.
They upped it, so you get some good, you have some better lighting. The lighting is way better. The
better shadow effects.
Yeah, the contrast is better. There's more vibrance. There's a bit more saturation as well. Especially like when you look at Vice City, like you can see here, it's a bit more dull, and dark and gloomy and grayish. But here it's more, vibrant and saturated, and it's more contrast.
It's representative of the actual place.
Yeah, because it's Miami, and Miami is very bright.
Yeah,
well, but I haven't been to Miami, but based on
Based on
what
the
we have
pictures,
seen.
man.
Yeah, based on what we have seen and the pictures.
We were
and everything.
there.
We were there. We are there. You know, to the art of
Yes.
gaming, and that's why we love gaming. You know, because it can teleport you to different parts of the world, even to parts of the, you know, even to places which don't exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we transport it to there. But
Mhm.
yeah, so hey, it looks like they cleaned up like the models a bit more. They
You
have
finally have fingers, man.
they finally have fingers. It's no more this. It's no more
Yes.
this. These
This
plates.
was one finger, man. This is one finger.
And that was an improvement. Remember, like they used to
Yes.
have like this, like in GTA 3, like
Mhm.
it was bad. You know? But we didn't notice that because, you know, we just enjoying the gameplay and the story.
Just enjoy
right?
the game, basically. Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully when the game drops, you know, we'll get to play it. I mean, I'm looking forward to playing it.
Definitely looking forward to playing it again, Jude. Dude.
Yeah. And maybe, I don't know, maybe should we do something like a stream or something? I mean,
I
that would
feel
be
like
cool.
I feel like we should, man. Especially since you know it's launch time,
Mm.
and you know everyone's excited about it, and rightly so. You know,
Mhm.
when we talked about the remastered edition, you know, we spoke about like visual improvements, but this is beyond my expectations in terms of like
Mhm.
visual improvements. This is really good.
I mean,
I honestly am looking forward to this.
yeah, I mean, we saw some GTA 5 mods of like, you know, of how people wanted the definitive edition to look like. But I think
Mhm.
how it was executed according to this trailer, I think it's really good because it's not like they overdid it, you know.
Yeah,
It's like they kept the essence of the game, but just made everything a bit more beautiful and a bit better. I hope they fixed up the mechanics because they didn't show the gameplay features as much. But
yeah, fair enough.
so
fair
far, so
enough.
good. So far, so good. I'm still, you know, waiting for, you know, for some more content around the definitive edition before I can, you know, lose my mind over it. But so far
Okay.
so good. So far
So
so
far,
good.
so good.
You know, 'cause I don't
Hey,
want to have
and
my hopes high. I don't want to have my hopes high and they come crashing down.
hey, it looks like I'll actually get to play Liberty City.
Oh, you mean 3? Oh no, Vice
Yeah,
City.
no,
Wait,
Vice City. My bad.
Yeah,
Vice
because
City. Yeah, Vice City. Yeah, my
was
bad. Yes, my
well,
bad.
there
My
was
bad.
Liberty
Cities
stories and
stories.
episodes from Liberty City
Liberty City.
and all that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Vice City.
Yeah,
You'll
Vice
finally
City.
get to play Vice City and experience
Yes.
beauty.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I guess that's it for this week, right? That's it for this
Yeah,
week.
that's it for this week.
Um,
Finally, Rockstar released something that's not a remastered version of GTA 5.
well, it's still a remaster, ne, Mara.
Not of GTA 5, though.
Yeah, because it's been DLCs and remasters and all that.
Mhm,
So
mhm,
it's just
mhm.
something different, something
Yeah.
in the air. But yeah, I think we can close it off here for this week. For this week's episode. You know, shout out to y'all who have made it this far in the video. And yeah, if you guys would like to contribute to any of the discussions that we had, or you have opinions or whatnot, post them in the comment section. You know,
We appreciate y'all.
we'll appreciate y'all, and we'll also engage with y'all. We'll respond and all that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, engage with us. And if you guys would like to follow us on the socials, to be notified when we post, okay, first you can turn on the post notifications button, and also you can also follow us on the socials at Ekasi Esports, on across all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So you can be notified about other things that we do, because we do more than just like the podcast. So if you guys would like to check that out, follow us on the socials. And yeah, you can also follow me and Jude on our socials as well.
They will be
Instagram.
down in the description.
Yeah. I'm not okay. I'm not active on Instagram or at all. So, but I'll leave the link to my profile there if you want to check it out. But you'll basically find not much, if I can put it lightly. But yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much it's been a good episode today.
And we still don't have an outro.
Don't have a closer. Still. But
We
yeah,
really have to work on this.
I mean, we always say we're gonna work on it, and then we just like the next episode hits, and then we're like, oh yeah, we were supposed to come up with this thing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, before episode 10, by episode 10, we should have a closer. Definitely.
Yeah, we'll definitely have a closer. Yeah.
Definitely, even though it's like 5 episodes away. But
yeah.
give us time. You know, you don't rush fiction.
Yeah.
Right.
No pun intended.
But yeah, it's been the Ekasi Esports Podcast. Thank you for joining us and listening to us talk a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And
Hope
yeah,
you enjoyed it.
yeah, and it's been perfect.
And Jude,
And
signing out.
Signing out. So stay good, drink water, and get plenty of sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. Enough with the one more games.
Yeah.
Go to bed. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. So cheers, ladies and gents.